segment is sponsored by Mattson Financial. Do you ever have anxiety about a big decision or purchase? It can take a long time to prepare. And as that moment gets closer, the doubt and uncertainty can creep in, right? What about those who are about to retire? What should you focus on before hanging it up to have a more confident retirement? Well, joining us to discuss that are Gary Mattson and Laurel Steward. They are the father-daughter team at Mattson Financial Services, a firm that's been helping people retire successfully right here in West Michigan for decades. You could also catch them on their radio show, Money Mentors, and it's good to see you both.
Yes, good to be here.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, for folks who are about to retire, what is it that they should be focusing on?
Well, for us, it's really about making sure that those dreams, goals, and desires are in place. But equally important is that when they start taking money as income, it never comes from a lost position. And so if you never have to worry about income coming from a lost position, your portfolio is going to do one of two things. It's either going to go down a little bit when the markets happen, but you're not going to be remaining there because, again, you're not taking that lost position, or the market's going to go up and your portfolio is going to make money. And that's good for both of us.
All right, so how do you help people prepare for retirement?
Yeah, we first start by talking about what does retirement look like for you. You know, we can't put a whole plan together just crunching the numbers without knowing what's your end goal in mind. You'll be spending 20, 30, maybe even 40 years in this phase, and life's going to change, and we're going to make sure that plan's flexible, but it's all about your goal, your dream. You've made it to this point. So how can we help you get the rest of the way?
We're in funky times, right? The markets,
yeah.
the world, everything is crazy. So what do you tell people to do to prepare themselves to experience a successful end game here?
Yeah, and we talked a little bit about the numbers, which we can go to a little bit more, but you know, we've got the emotional side of it too. We want to make sure that you're emotionally, mentally ready for that change. And so we talk about what are your passions, right? We want to make sure that you have a plan, so when you hang up your hat, you know you've got your paycheck still coming in on the investment side, but what are you doing to fill up your cup through this retirement phase? So we really do coach along that way.
What about people's investments? And are they the same for somebody who's just about to move into retirement versus somebody who's already there?
It's very different. The biggest thing is that we find is that when people retire and the market goes down, because it will do that at some point in your retirement, that's when they kind of go, okay, what's going on? And so that's why it's so, we call ourselves money mentors, so that educational piece is so important. So we show them exactly what the portfolio looks like when they're going down in the market and what we do to make our strategy in place to do that. It's been said around the office that my favorite time in the market's when it's down 10% or more, and that's because we're buying on the cheap or buy low. Most people know you're supposed to buy low, sell high. But more Americans get nervous, the emotional piece, and wondering, okay, should I be doing this, should I be doing that, and they make mistakes. We keep them on the track to making sure they have that successful retirement and show them that we are actually buying when it's low, and when it's high, we're going to harvest that. And so you're going to have that guaranteed income, you're going to have that retirement that you plan for without ever running out of money.
You guys work with a lot of business owners. What do you tell them? Is their strategy different?
Yes, because a lot of times, right, you don't have that 401k that you get to just start taking money from. A lot of times your savings are going right back into the business. So it's really talking about what does a succession plan look like for you. A lot of times small business owners around the area here in West Michigan have some family members wanting to take that over. So we help strategize and make sure the tax piece, most importantly, when that transfer happens, you don't lose too much to taxes. But even if you don't have a family member or even a team member in your staff that's taking over, you have somebody else outside of, still good things to think about, and we help coach people through.
Very nice.
And of course, most business owners sell a business maybe once or twice in their life. We do this as a regular part of our succession planning for our business owners. And if it's done incorrectly, you could actually pay a third more in taxes than you would have otherwise by having a team in place. And we're going to save that tax piece for you.
Okay, let's help folks get started.
Yes, so you can be one of the first 5 callers if you've saved $250,000 or more for retirement. Just give us a call at 800-536-8907, and we'll sit you down with one of our fiduciary advisors and talk about your goals. Let's get started there.
All right, now is the time to do it. Call the number on your screen. Sit down with Gary and Laurel. They will customize an enhanced retirement plan just for you. They want you to get to and through retirement the way you envision doing it. Again, the number to call, 1-800-536-8907. 800-536-8907. Good to have you both here.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.